till it's Tuesday. Another day back on my feet. I'm fighting every minute till the weekend, so I can live it up and do it all again and again. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Wednesday, and I can't wait to get away. I'm counting down the minutes till it's Thursday. I'm holding on for one more day. I'm fighting every minute till the weekend, so I can live it up and do it all again and again. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. The perfect weekend. The perfect weekend. Let's call it a perfect weekend.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday Game Night, Journey and Friends. I mean, it's got a million names, but it's always great fun, guys. I hope everybody is ready to hang out, have some fun. Guys, we are going to be playing some games. We're going to be playing Find the Queen of Fire, so whoever finds the Queen of Fire, now, mind you only get a card if you donate. So if you get a donated reading, you will get a card. If you find the Queen of Fire, you will win a $50 reading on mypsychicconnection.com, where you can find all the psychics here from the show and more psychics on the website to get in touch with and have a bigger selection. I know, more psychics to play with? Absolutely. Now, all great people on there having a good time and giving you guys the answers you seek. And guys, you can choose anybody you want. So that doesn't say, oh, well, you win a $50 one and you have to choose this psychic because that's who they picked this week. It's whoever you want. So, guys, make sure you're checking out mypsychicconnection.com, because also when you sign up, you get 3 free minutes while you're doing so. That'll help you increase the amount of time that you get. Oh, look at the hearts. We already got hearts. I see hello and wine and popcorn and dancing. Absolutely, guys. Make sure we're sharing out far and wide as we can. And let's see those love hearts. Let's see them thumbs up. If you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you guys are giving us those thumbs up. On Facebook, give us those hearts, guys. Give us those hearts. Now, I know Facebook's been saying that something about stars. Guys, we don't accept stars. So if it says that, ignore that. We don't accept stars. It's you or Facebook trying to monetize us so they could make more money. That's not how we do things here. And Jim, look at all these beautiful emojis, guys. I'm sure you guys are ready to have a great time. Make sure we share. Make sure we share. And guys, you know I've been talking about who's going to be on this Friday show. Well, we're about to find out. But I've got another surprise for you, because next week, starting Monday, we have a first special guest, and then from there you're going to see 4 new psychics joining us right here on My Psychic Connection. So we got 4 new psychics coming to bring you guys answers and, you know, getting new perspectives and having a great time. These are psychics that I know and trust and have been communicating with for a long time. They're ready to come about and give you guys what they got. And trust me, you're going to absolutely love them. And we've got tarot readers and mediums. And yes, we're adding it all. So guys, get ready for that. They've got lots of talent. And I cannot wait for you guys to meet them. So guys, make sure we are sharing that out. And Tara says, was totally jamming to that song, Journey. Absolutely, that is our Friday welcome in song. And then Colleen says, I know, Tara, I love the opening so much. Well, guys, with this, our people that are here are going to be on our second season. And I'm going to tell you right now, wait until you see their openings. They're going to get better. So you guys are getting pumped and ready. Looking forward to seeing all this. But yay, exciting. Exactly. We've got more psychics coming, more shows coming. It's going to be a blast. We're going to continue to keep building this to make it a better platform for you guys. So we do have a couple rules, not many, but the first one is to being kind and courteous to everyone that's in here. Just because the question doesn't relate to anything for you, don't make fun of their question because it's important to them. That's the reason why we're asking questions, to find out what we can understand about our situations, because sometimes someone's question can definitely relate to you. So that's rule number one. But guys, when it comes to medical and legal, let's leave those to the medical and legal professionals because it's just best to do that. And by law, we can't answer medical and legal questions because we are not licensed to do so. So let's keep those legal and medical questions out for them. And guys, do know that if you have a general question, please head over to the website because I myself have done general readings for some people and the person was there and that they were asking about, and it didn't go quite the way they would have liked it to go, and it really went into a bad situation. So pulling these skeletons out of the closet for general reads can be kind of dangerous. And, and there was something that was brought to my attention yesterday when someone asked me, they said, Journey, so-and-so doesn't believe in this. Everybody has a right to believe in whatever it is that they want. That's kind of like an opinion. Everybody's got one. So we don't judge you for not having that same opinion or same idea of how things work in the world as someone else. One person may believe in astrology, but the other person's like, I believe in just the spirit world. And there's many different things. That's why we have many different religions. You've got your Catholics, you've got your Christians, you've got your Jehovah's Witnesses, you've got Mormons, you've got the Jewish belief. I couldn't think of it right off the top of my head. There's so many. I've learned 72 of them, guys. So there's a lot out there. So not everyone believes in God. Absolutely. That's, not everybody believes in God. There are so many different religions, but by studying as many as I have, I've come to learn they all have the same key factors in them. So whether we call God one thing, or some people call it the universe, some people call it heaven, I call it the collective, it's different for everybody. So it's not that we don't believe, we just have a different name for it, or we see it differently. So it's not something that we need to shame somebody for, or that's not true because of this. We're not throwing stones. We don't do that here. And we trust that. We're happy that you trust us with your questions, and we want you guys to feel safe and happy here. So let's spread those happy vibes and also bring on some more happy vibes because we got Destiny K in the house. What's up, Destiny?
Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey, Journey. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I absolutely love it.
Yes, I love you being here. And Sophia says, I call him our boss. Except you can call him whatever you want. And here's another thing for people. Some people call him a him, and some of them call a female, and some of them feel as though that he doesn't have or she doesn't have a actual sexual orientation. We just have to put something with it. So, and I got a hello, Destiny. Big respect for everyone's different belief systems and not on the right or the wrong. Exactly, Tarot. Exactly.
Yeah,
but guys, tonight wouldn't be complete without our our third person. Whoop, whoop. We got Cassidy. Picking
Hi guys, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm so excited to be here.
I know, I'm so excited. Looking forward to getting all these questions. We already got a bunch of questions in the chamber, so we're going to try to get to as many people as possible. So guys, do remember and respect that we are coming from a lot of different platforms, here, guys. So just be patient because you may not see the person that's writing. And a lot of people who go to YouTube have found out 2 hours before the show, you can have your question posted as long as you have an account on there. So make sure you guys go over there and check that out because, like I said, 2 hours before the show, you can have your question posted and everybody's like, oh my God, look at all these YouTube people. Can they answer questions on you? No. But hello, guys. Hello. I see everybody saying hi. All right, guys. Well, let's start off with some beautiful emojis, guys. I started seeing some already. I'm seeing the trees and the lightning bolts. We got doves and hearts and bells. And oh, wow. Look at it, guys. And then we got hello, Destiny and Cassidy and Kelly. I see her. Kelly's sending us all the love. Love. All right. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, we are going to have a good time. We're going to play our games. We're also going to do our yes, no, stop round. So, guys, make sure you get ready for our yes, no questions where it gives us psychics panic because we are trying to not say more than yes or no. And Energy says, hi, everyone. Hi, Energy. Tara, big Cassidy fan here. Taro says. And Gemma says, all your partying in pink.
Yes,
Friday is pink day.
Pink
on Friday. If you don't wear pink on Friday, you can't sit with us.
So what's everyone drinking tonight?
Oh, I have created my own cocktail here. So I take a lemon sour and I add it to sweet tea. So it's kind of like an Arnold Palmer with a punch. So yes, and I'm using gin and Ciroc. It's delicious and a little mint. Nice. And it makes me pucker. So if you guys see me pucker, you know why.
I have pink gin and tonic water.
Ooh, gin too.
And a pink glass. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm drinking out of my little poison apple skull mug here.
Nice.
And before the show, I had Journey explain to me the most delicious sounding cocktail, only to go upstairs to realize I didn't really have the ingredients needed to go ahead and make that. So as I was just saying, what I have in my glass here, folks, is a mixture of things I found in my fridge. It started with grapefruit sparkling water. Then I threw some gin in there. We've got some bitters. We've got a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of lime juice, and now we have some floating pomegranate seeds on top.
Nice. That sounds delicious. But Jen, it is tonight. And we've got Crown and Apple with Shelly.
I love Apple Crown. It's so good.
Oh, I have a big old gallon bottle.
So good.
I have all different types of liquor from all of her. And Sophia says, does Destiny sleep in the day to look and sound so alive? And now it's 1:13 in the UK.
No, I've not been to sleep yet. No, I don't know how I do it. I think my spirit guides are just like, yeah, come on, you just need to keep going. But I will confess, I have fallen asleep on one of these shows before, so apologies, everybody.
Two.
Oh, 2 shows. Sorry, 2 shows. I thought it was 1, but yeah.
No, that one time you like snapped out of it right when you went on the screen. You were like, bugs. Yeah. Damn it. It was great, but it was actually the question. So spiritually, you were still listening. And then Kelly says,
deep channeling.
Yes, deep channeling. And Kelly, sounds good, Cassidy from Yvette.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's fairly refreshing, I'll say.
All right. So Tara Illuminate says, love the mint, yum. And then Kelly says, hi, Journey, Destiny, and Cassidy. So she's saying hi to everybody. The question's connected to that. So I just wanted to say the hi part. All right. So, guys, if you do donate for a 3-minute reading, make sure that we are saying who it is that you would like to get the reading from, because 3 minutes would only give us a minute a piece to do that. So we're going to go down the list. We're going to start off with Destiny, and then we'll go with Cassidy, and then myself, and that's how the rotation will go. guys do know that Cassidy is not a practicing medium, so she will be giving you a tarot card reading in case a mediumship does happen to appear. She will be giving you what she can through tarot, and of course myself and Destiny are practicing mediums. So guys, make sure if you have a mediumship question, you have the person you'd like to communicate with, because that makes it easier to communicate. And not always does someone have it and they just want to say loved ones, but then that just kind of, you have a lot of loved ones passed, and somebody that you may not want to talk to may come through. So it's best to give a name if can. And with me, if it's not a person that's past 6 months, I always wait at that 6-month marker so they can cross over and do what they've got to do before communicating, because I don't want to create any type of mediumship from you guys. Was amazing. Oh, thank you, Audrey. And we just want to make sure we don't want to trap anybody here on the earth plane, because that can happen. They call them earthbound spirits. All right. So, are we ready to rock and roll?
Let's do this.
All right. So make sure you guys are posting who you guys would like to talk to. If you guys do have a donation, guys, do check out. We have a 3, a 6, a mini, a medium, and a mega. The 3 M's are not times. Of course, the 3 and 6 are exactly that, 3 and 6 minutes. So when it comes to 3, make sure you communicate who it is that you would like to get a reading from, and we'll do that. And again, you guys will get a card, and then within the next 15 minutes, we will do our first yes/no round. So let's get it started, guys. Share us out. Give us the love. Let's see that love. We want to see all the love from all of the people here. And let's start off with our first question. Who do we got? All right, we got our first 30-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. Okay, Glenafee says, hello, I just donated. Yay, okay, I have an exam tomorrow. Super nervous. Want to know if I will pass the exam. All right, Glenafee, could you let us know which one of us you would like to communicate with to get that answer? And it doesn't matter which one it is. We don't get jealous of each other. So we are all here to do the same thing, so we are happy to work together. That's the best thing about this team, is that the jealousy is not there. And I love that. I love it. All right, we've got Journey Ryan starting it off. All right, let's do this, guys. All right, let's see. Let's have that question back up one more time. We got hello. All right, says, I have an exam tomorrow. Super nervous. Wanted to know if I will pass the exam. Okay, so Glenafee, when it comes down to, and she put, love you all. All right. So the thing is that when it comes to your exam, I feel as though I would give yourself your own little quiz. So I don't want you to stop studying, but I want you to study in a different way. Okay, I need to get a drink. Make some cue cards and say, I need a glass of water. Over by the sink, before you can get your glass of water, you must post a question. Put a question next to the sink. Pick up that question, look at it, and give yourself the answer. What is the answer to this question? Kind of do that with snacks. Kind of do this with going to the restroom, watching the TV. If I'm going to watch another show, if I'm going to listen to another song on the radio, I'm going to answer a question. This way, you're not overwhelming yourself, because I feel it's like if you overstudy, you're going to go blank. But as if you're doing everything that you would typically do on a Friday night, you're giving yourself, she says, oh, I'm looking at questions every second of the day. Laugh out loud. Okay, but spread them out, but continue to keep doing your daily thing by doing that, because it's going to give you the chance to bring it. You will realize she put, oh, yeah. And you'll bring it in differently than sitting there cramming, because this is what I do to myself. And my husband hates it. I'll put sticky notes everywhere. So it looks like, Staples blew up in my house when there's sticky notes everywhere, because every time I go to do something, if I want to get a snack, if I want a drink of water, if I even want to use the toilet, there's a question. I go to wash my hands, there's a question. So I can answer these questions slowly throughout the day, and then I replace it with a new question. And she put laugh out loud. But I do that to myself so I can still do my normal day things. But if I'm going to grab for something and there's something to remind me that I need to have that type of education, you absorb it differently because it becomes a part of your routine rather than cram. So it's definitely a different way of doing it. And it actually is a little fun because you frustrate yourself sometimes. Like, I know this, but I really have to pee. So don't pee your pants. If you really got to go to the bathroom, but still try to answer that question. And then take a look in the book to make sure that you've gotten it correctly. That way, in that moment in time, your brain is ready to absorb that activity, that thing that you just did. So you will take it in. It really is going to make all the difference. But honestly, when it comes to you passing this, I do feel like you're going to. I'm not saying don't study like you have been, but don't overdo it. Don't overstudy. Because again, your mind will go blank and then you'll be like, I know all the answers to this test. And I don't understand why I couldn't think of them. Because your mind went like, overdoing it is too much. Overdoing it is too much. All right. Glenafee put, okay. All right. Well, Glenafee, thank you so much for our first question of the night. Starting off with a 3-minute question. And since you got a 3-minute question, let's go ahead and grab your card. And your card today is the Ace of Fire. New opportunities and career advancement, things to change your life. And I'm pretty sure that's what this testing is for, is something for you to change your life, to further your education. So what appropriate card for that reading? And it's not quite the Queen of Fire. And she put, thank you. But it is in the fire realm. So, and she put, woohoo! Exactly. Get it. You've got this. Believe in yourself and use that fiery energy right now. We're still in Aries. So use that fire that the universe is providing for you. Use it to your benefit. Plus, with that Mars and Cancer, guys, is just amplifying everything. So take that amplifying emotional energy, add it to that sun power, and really give yourself a boost. Mm-hmm. You don't have to use it in a bad way.
100%.
A lot of people use emotion as bad things.
Yeah.
And that's not good. Not good.
No.
All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. You ready for our next question?
Yes, let's do
it.
All right, let's do it. Who we got next?
Hey, so we have Audrey, and she says, hi, amazing people. So her question is, will Wes go back to work this month? I'm already trying to pull myself out of this funk and watching him be lazy playing video games or VR on his phone all day is driving me nuts. There's plenty to do, but he's either doing games or sleeping. Let's have a look for you, my lovely, and see what I get for you here. Here we go. Okay, first things first, Audrey, when I connect with your energies, bless you. When I connect here, I want to say it's like one thing after another. It's like you were going through all of the process in regards with the house. Now you're going in a process here in regards with Wes. What I want to say to you, make sure that Wes doesn't get too comfortable in, being off of work, okay? But I do want to say at the same time, I feel Wes can get very bored easily because he does like to be doing things. And like I said to you before, I feel like he's definitely like a handyman. So he likes to keep himself busy. But at the moment, it's quite a slow moving process in regards with all the energies that are going on as we speak right now. So Spirit is saying to me, do I feel like he's going to find work very soon? I'm hearing yes. And I'm also hearing the number 3. So I want to go between now and 3 months time moving forwards, but I want to say more towards 3 weeks. She said, I don't know that guy anymore. LOL, bless you. So I want to say to you right now, let him have his time to rejuvenate his energies and be a kid again right now, because soon he's going to start to be very busy again and he's going to be really rushed off of his feet. So Spirit is just saying that this is a time for him just to stand still just for that little bit. And it's not going to be for too much longer, my lovely. But I was hearing between 3 weeks to 3 months, but more so to the 3 weeks part for you. So thank you so much, Audrey S., for your time, your energies this evening and being here. Oh yeah, I just got the bell.
Oh yeah, don't forget your oh yeah.
There's such a
Oh
talent that you
yeah.
have for finishing right on that time. Like it is just beautiful to watch that in action. Wow.
And
And
Audrey put, okay, thank you. You're very welcome, my lovely. Bless you.
all right, guys, in 5 minutes, we are going to do our first yes, no round. So get your guys' yes, no questions ready. Because when we say go, we want to see that screen fill up with those yes, no questions and make sure that we can answer as many of those as possible. We're going to do a couple of those throughout the show. So it's a lot of fun for us and a lot of fun for you guys and gets you guys thinking as to why we got those answers. All right, so let's keep it going. Our next question is for Cassidy. Who do we got?
Let's see. Gemma, hi, darling. Nice to see you. Gemma says, Adam has mostly female friends, plus he makes new ones on nights out. A few of them have crushes on him. He's a nice and very good-looking person, so not surprising. Should I be wary about them? Okay. I think some of the girls get a bit jealous of me. He cheated on his ex, and that's why it ended badly. But he said he's learned his lesson and went to therapy straight after, said he'd never cheat again. Okay, thank you for your question, my dear. I do believe I had some cards laid on this last night, so I don't know if you maybe missed that one, but definitely go check that recording. I'm happy to ask into this again and just sort of look at, any of these. It's a similar question to last night. Yes, darling. I'm just, let's just ask what you've asked there. Should you be worried or concerned with the female influences in his life, especially the fact that he's still out there meeting new women? Okay. Yeah. This is crazy. I'm getting a number of the same cards that I got last night, and I'm using a completely different deck here. So the first thing I want to say is, again, I'm going to echo the sentiment of I think he's closing himself off in that regard to anyone else. I have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it's like the more physical, romantic side of myself, shall we say, is closed off and is not available for anyone else out there. I also have the card in reverse and the star reverse. So it's kind of like I do really agree, not agree, but I'll say I do believe him when he's saying that he's changed and he's not willing to do that again. It's like I understand that I screwed up in the past, and that's not who I want to be going forward. And I see the Wheel of Fortune here as well, which is saying past behaviors not being repeated because we are shifting into having learned from a past infidelity type situation. I also have the Two of Wands here and the Six of Swords, where the Six of Swords is like, I love this. We've got this is an Alice Tarot deck, and she's sitting there with a lamb who's knitting, and this. Oh, that comes up so fast. Anyways,
Thank
you, my dear. I hope that was helpful, but thank you so much for the question. I'm not seeing anything to worry about in that particular regard.
Nice. All right, guys, after my question, we're going to do our yes, no round. So get ready for that. And good to know, just needed confirmation.
Totally understand. Yes. And sometimes that's like just the beauty of reading. A lot of times when I'm laying cards, when we're doing readings, it's like, I'm about to say things that it's not about to say something you don't know, right? We're about to go into what you already know or you already understand to be the truth. But sometimes just having someone spell that out for you who's not in the situation or doesn't have something to gain by, saying one thing or the other, that's just where readings can be wonderful. So thank you for that feedback. Very welcome, Gemma. Thanks for being here.
All right. Good stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to take the next question, and then, guys, we're going to have our yes, no round. So, guys, get those questions ready. So who do I have for my next question? We got Jennifer P. It says, I took Squirrel's advice, and and called the attorney. He said he didn't know who R is, and he would look into it and get back to me. No response yet. Does he know R and is just not telling me for some reason? So you kind of answered your own question there by knowing that the attorney is not going to tell you any information whatsoever. They're not going to give out that information at the moment. Will you get communication and understanding of this situation? Absolutely. I do feel like that's coming. This is a slow moving situation. It is not going to be a fast pace. So I don't feel like you're going to hear any information like next week. If you do, I'd be surprised. I feel like this is more like in 2 weeks, you'll get your first bit of information that they're going to be able to provide for you. But currently, I don't feel as though that they're going to be able to give that information over the phone. So they'll either write you a letter or have you come in and communicate with them, but I don't see them having that conversation over the phone. That they would need to see you or send you a direct letter. So that's what I'm picking up when it comes to that. As it goes into the legal side of things, I'm not really going to be able to go into detail about that, but I can definitely tell you that what you're looking for is going to happen, but it's going to take time. Time is going to be, this is one you're going to have to wait out and allow them to make these decisions and to get you going in that direction, to provide you with what you're looking for and what you're needing. So I would say be patient as this goes through, because time is what it's going to take. I would say time is on your side, but you would like it to happen a little quicker. It's not going to be a fast moving situation here. So I want to say thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. And good luck and have patience right now. Patience is your friend. Patience is your friend. What is that? Patience is a virtue?
Sure
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I had to try to remember what it was. All right. And Jennifer P says, thank you, Journey. That makes sense. All right. I'm so glad. Guys, if you have any confirmation to any communication that we are providing, or you want to engage with the conversation of the reading, don't hesitate to do so. We love hearing your feedback and communicating with you so we can get all of what you're looking for out there. And sometimes the bell gets the best of us. And if you'd like to get that extended reading, you can always click on our donation link and donate to get a longer read so you guys can get to the bottom of it. Because sometimes 2 minutes is just not enough. But if you're looking for a free reading, we do give out the 2 free minutes to get out. So don't think that these are only paid readings, because we try to get to as many people as possible. All right. Well, we are at the yes-no moments, guys. All right. We are at the yes-no moments. So let's keep this. If you guys are new here and would like to know what that means right now is the time for you guys to start posting those yes-no questions, because for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to tell the person in the back in order to start the timer when we go in that direction. All right, so I'm starting to see the questions come in. Ladies, are we ready? Hang on, let's go ahead and take this banner down. We'll take that banner down for you guys, so that way Kathy's like, hey guys, we got we're working on new banners, guys. We're working on new banners, so we got people. We are not squeezed. We're not squeezed. Sometimes we like to be squeezed. I don't know. This depends. All right, so I see all these yes-no questions coming through, so let's get this party started. We're going to start off with Destiny, go to Cassidy, then myself. Here we go, guys. Start the timer, and we go now.
So Audrey's question says, will Wes go back to work by the end of April? Undetermined.
Journey says, will Jonelle and Rob get back together? Yes.
Love says, will I meet someone I like a fulfillment relationship in the next 3 to 6 months? No.
Audrey, will Cara move with us? Undetermined.
Kelly, did the ex try to take our joint taxes? Yes.
All right. We got Emma says, is my boyfriend messaging another woman? Yes.
Colleen, will I get a standby spot on the flight back to Palm Beach tomorrow? Yes, my lovely.
Shelly, should I give Bobby another date? Yes.
Audrey, will Kaylee move in with friends? Yes.
Charlotte, hello. When will I go to the police academy? I already wrote the test, waiting for results. The first batch has already left. When will I go?
That's not a yes, no. So let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Charlotte, hang on to that question. We'll grab that one here soon.
Kelly S, will I find a place to live by June? Yes.
Love says, is the G planning on coming to my home? Yes.
Audrey, will Kaylee and Keenan get back together? That's undetermined.
Colleen, in prep for the interview process, should I leave the 2 videos up that are currently on my previous Facebook business page? Yes.
Gemma says, will my daughter's new job DBS check come through in the next week? No.
Love says, will I be able to express authentic and be understood if I have a meeting with G? Undetermined.
Audrey, will I find myself again? Absolutely.
Melissa says, will there be someone new in my life in the next month or so? No.
All right. The 3 minutes, there's so many things, like everything that was being said. I'm like, there's so much more.
When we get the undetermined ones, it's like,
yes.
No, but yes, or yes, but no, but.
So much conflict and all that. So much conflict. All right, guys, hold some of those yes-no questions for our next round. When we get to it, we are going to keep it rolling, and we're going to take our next question with Destiny. Who does Destiny have?
So I have Colleen. So, hey, Colleen, lovely, says, what can you share with me about my relationship with my brother and how he feels about me? He and I have never been that close. Artifacts of childhood, I guess, but we don't dislike each other either. Okay, let me have a look into this for you, my lovely, and see. Here we go. Okay, first things first, Colleen, when I connect to the energies here, and the first thing that I need to say to you, you and your brother are very different. So for me, straight away, that's like chalk and cheese. Okay, that is completely different. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that in regards with this, like you said in your question, that you don't hate one another. Okay, this is spirit coming forward and saying that you just have different things that you both like to do differently. Okay, in regards with you connecting with your brother, do I feel like there could be a connection that can come back and up and forwards? Okay, I do. But what I want to say to you here, you need to make sure that it's going to be not just a one-sided thing, because what I'm hearing, it has to work on both sides. You both have to be willing to put the effort, time and energies into this. And I also feel at the same time in regards with this, Colleen, okay, that you actually are missing him. And there has been something that I do want to state here that has come up and crept up from you from your childhood in regards with your brother. Okay, and I want to say to you that has really now made you think and feel, okay, like you are in a sense wanting to get in communication with him, and you are wanting to do something. Okay, what I need to say to you, if you are willing to do this, then maybe you can break the ice here, and that's going to also get your brother speaking up. Because what I need to say to you, you are more the confident one. Your brother, I feel, is more observant, and he doesn't know how to express his feelings and emotions outwardly. But I feel like if you're the one that's going to get the ball rolling, you are going to get your brother talking. Okay, but like I say to you, you both like different things, so it might take a little while for this to come up and forward. But then go for it. And okay. Thank you.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff, guys. How is the Mars Cancer treating you guys? Because I am feeling everything amplified, and it's not just one thing, it's many things.
Oh, you're welcome, lovely. So in regards with this, I definitely feel right now that there's a lot of tests that's happening in regards with like friends and things around me, family and so forth. And I feel like there's a lot of things from the past that are literally in my face right now, and like, oh, you're being tested now to see what you're going to do here in regards with this. I'm keeping my cool. I'm being cool, calm, collective as possible as I can be. And I am just taking it in my stride in a sense, and just know that this is just a phase and it's something we're going through at the moment, and it's not forever. So if I give myself that positive mindset and I tell myself we're just going through this at the moment, then I know that there's good things that are coming up in the future. But am I feeling this? I sure bloody am.
Colleen says I feel crazy and emotional.
Oh,
How's it treating you, Cassidy?
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting how I've seen it manifest in like relationships I have with different people, and how people are approaching either their own levels of stress, or how everyone is just handling the, I don't want to say like doom and gloom, but like the weight of life crushing down on us, right? Like everyone has a lot of things on the go. Everybody you talk to is really busy. But there's a shift right now where it's almost like people are questioning, the things that they're putting their time, energy, and effort into. Reevaluating, is my stress worth it in this regard? Like, do I have a healthy relationship with my emotional state, especially those ones that bring me towards anger, frustration, stress, things like that. So it's been interesting because there's some folks who are less aware of that within themselves and are just succumbing to the more challenging emotional side of things. And then there's other people who are, you see them questioning it and being like, okay, how is this working? Like everything's just kind of coming to a head. There's a lot of stuff coming, like Destiny had said there, just the various, I don't know, stresses of life and how we navigate through it. Like, what are we going to do through these phases that are here for a bit of time? We could learn through all the challenging parts, and we could, just buckle up for the ones that we can't do much about.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also I've seen as well a lot of like ego-ness as well at the moment. And I feel that that's a lot of people finding themselves, finding who they are, and trying to understand like this part of them which they're still learning, they're still growing, and all of this. And I want to just tell everybody why we're on this show as well. So as you know, that I do the angel numbers and messages for you. Journey does tarot card of the day. Squirrel does the transits, and let me tell you, we do these recordings on completely separate days. And I like to add here, every time on a Tuesday when I do the recordings, Journey holds up the card and it'll be like, that's the card that I have for the day for that day. And I'll be like, no, it's not. I'll be like, no, it's not. And it's just, honestly, it just really makes me smile that how fitting and how well it is as well. And like when I listen to it on the day of like, when I've actually done it from the thing, I'm like, yep, I can resonate with that today as well.
So true.
Absolutely. Yep. Kelly says, I'm trying to examine things before reacting.
Yes.
And it's a lot, but it's really, it really did help to write things down. And Shelly says, I'm just ready for a beautiful, beautiful weather summer.
Yes.
Yes.
And Cindy feeling emotional, like everything is on a standstill, like a pause. And, with all of this type of energy, with Mars amplifying, and then we had three planets that were really pushing water energy, which really tests our emotional set. Just that's why I thought it was beautiful that Cassidy was talking about how it's testing my emotional reaction to things, and being, and then, Destiny, you're talking about we're being tested, and it's really just making us see things. Audrey says she's losing it, and Kelly says people are wondering why. It's moving. That's why I don't try to read this. I try to read the screen. We got the back working on it to post that. There we go. She says people are wondering why I'm not completely freaking out. Support is the answer. Thank you for all that. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Absolutely. Beautiful energies. And we love being here for everybody. So it definitely works out. So
something that people can try, and I actually heard this tip when I was learning divination systems and such, and it was explained to me in the concept of withholding your judgment from a reading. But I think it works really well with the challenging emotional states as well. So the concept is you kind of can sit in visualization, and if you're experiencing stress, anger, frustration, some emotion that you're finding is really overwhelming you, just visualize, like you can just be sitting at a table, right? And visualize that you pull that little piece out of you, and you just you put it in the chair beside you, and you can look at it. You can isolate it from yourself. Say, there's me, who is naturally at a state of peace, and there's this little critter inside who is, inflaming this type of emotion. And you don't have to do, the visualization doesn't have to be that, cut and dry about it. But I find it a very useful practice to try and keep yourself separated, in a sense, from these emotional states. To when you find that they're dragging you one way or another, and it's like, I'd rather be cool, calm, and collected right now, but I'm losing my mind.
Exactly.
And that's
so it's I invite everybody to try some level of exercise with that. There is me, and there's what I am experiencing, and I can make space for it, let it pass through me, get to know it a little bit. Like, hey, what are you doing here? Anger? I need to go to the gym and get a great workout.
There's that Disney film, isn't there? I can't think of the name of it. What is that? We've got sadness, anger, happy, and all these different. And all of that
movie.
Yes, it's so funny to go, because my daughter, she had all the toys when she was younger and all of that, and it's just so good to see when she was playing with these of like different emotions and things like that. So.
Inside Out, isn't it?
Inside Out,
That's it. That's it.
All the little emotions. There's brilliant.
I know what I'm gonna do after the show. I'm gonna fall asleep to Inside Out.
There you go. That's a good one. All right, guys, we are going to keep it going. We got lots of questions ahead of us. And guys, if you'd like something a little bit more deeper, or you want to get a mediumship, you guys can hit the donation link. If you hit a mega, you can ask multiple questions. So guys, make sure you check that out as well. And do remember, every time you guys are donating, you guys are earning credits. So if you go on to Journey Ryan Live, you will see there is called reading credits, and you guys will see where you guys stand each night after the shows are over. The following day, you guys will see all the new credits, if you guys have donated, being added to the amount of credits that you have. And once you get enough credits, you can get a 3, a mini, a 3, a 6, a mini, a medium, or a mega. So you guys can earn points to get these bigger readings. And we're just thankful that you guys are here and sharing us out, guys. Make sure that you guys do that. We are going to have a day where, trust me, we will announce it, where in order for you guys to get, what we're going to do is we're going to do 3-minute readings instead of 2-minute readings, but you have to bring a friend in order to get your reading.
Ooh.
So you and your friend will both have to ask the questions at the same time. So that means you both have to be here to get those questions answered. If both of you are not here, when we call out your name, we'll end up going on to the next one. So let's have some fun with that. That's coming here soon. But guys, we're going to be doing some more yes/no questions here in just a moment. So get ready for those yes/no questions. But we need a question for Cassidy. Who do we got for Cassidy?
Sabrina. Hi, darling. Sabrina says, I applied for a rental. The viewing is on the 26th, but I have already pre-applied. I have applied for a rental. The viewing is on. Does it mean like pre-approved? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to read. I applied for a rental. The viewing is on the 26th, but I have already pre-applied. Will I get this apartment? Let's take a look. For Sabrina, will you end up getting this apartment viewing on the 26th? Let's take a look. There we go. All right, my dear. So initially what I have here is I've got the 6 of Swords in reverse, and to me it's like where you say you've already pre-applied, it looks like it was either a bit of a bear or a bit of, pulling a lot of things together to get your application ready. As it stands, I want to say there's something in your application that's missing. I don't know if it's a reference that they can get a hold of. The next card I have here is the 5 of Swords in reverse, and in this deck, it's Alice with all of the cards flying over here in a big swirl. And it's like there's a piece of information, paperwork that they need from you that has the opportunity to shift your application from not being accepted. So what I want to say, though, is it's not something that can't be fixed. I've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords here at the end of the string. So I like this in terms of being able to get into the apartment if you wanted it. But I think it's going to need, I'm going to highly suggest, is what I will say, to follow up with the people you've applied with and just get a confirmation from them that they have everything that they need from you. Because it's like, if they don't have what they need, they're going to just shuffle it along and take a different application, as opposed to reaching out and making sure. Like, it just seems like they're maybe a little lazy in that regard. They'll just find somebody else. So will you get it? I think you will get it if you want it. but definitely double check that they have what they need from you. So that is what I have for you, my darling, and very good. Good luck. Thank you for your question.
Good.
All the best. Very much so good. My goodness. Apologies, but thank you, darling. We should good luck with that, Journey.
In the spirit of always having Squirrel around and being here, she is in the moment of flying. She's in the air right now, getting to her destination, as we have done this week a tribute to her father, who has recently passed. And we just want to let Squirrel know when she gets a chance to watch this, because we know she's going to, that we love her. And in the spirit of Squirrel, it can't be a show without some good jokes or corny jokes or whatever they are. So ladies, you've prepared. So let's go ahead and let's throw some jokes out there. Which one of you would like to go first?
Destiny, go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead. All right, I'll start them off. Let me break the ice here. So
okay.
starting with my joke tonight. So my grandfather told my grandmother that he likes to dip his balls in glitter. And she said, "What?" And he said, "Pretty nuts, right?"
Oh boy, that's cute.
We love you, Squirrel. All right.
Yes.
Again. All right. Good stuff, guys. And this is for Squirrel to bring some light into her life, as she always loves to bring jokes for us. So who is going next for a joke for Squirrel?
I will do a joke,
All
right, but my jokes are not as amazing as Squirrel's, okay? But
All right.
mine is, how does a penguin build its house?
I don't know. How does a penguin build its house?
It glues it together.
Lose it. Oh, that's cute.
It glues it. It glues it. All right.
It glues it together.
So with me tonight, that's adorable. With me, I have a little book here. It is called The Silly Little Book of Stupid Jokes. And I have just flipped to a page, and let's see what comes out. I hope it is appropriate.
Like mine was.
Oh, hey, this one's maybe a little relevant. So it says, a naughty child was irritating all the passengers on the flight from London to New York. Finally, one man couldn't stand it any longer. Hey, kid, he shouted, why don't you go outside and play? Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is cute. Let me do this one. It says, did you hear of a schoolboy who just couldn't get to grips with decimals? He couldn't see the point. Oh, goodness.
I have another one as well.
All right.
Okay. How do you feel when you run out of coffee?
I don't know.
Tired?
Depresso.
Depresso.
That's so cute.
That is very cute. All right, guys, we're gonna go. What belongs to you, but other people use it more than you? I don't know. What is it?
Your phone number?
Sophia, we're waiting for the punchline.
Drum roll.
Right. But we got Journey Foreman that says, what do you call a frozen dog? A pupsicle.
Oh. I have one more.
Okay.
Okay, so it is, what do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
I don't know. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
Roberto.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, I will never hear that one.
Sophia says, your name. So she says, what belongs to you, but other people use it more than you? Your name. Awesome.
I got one last one here, too.
Okay.
It says, what happened when the wheel was invented?
I don't know.
It caused a revolution. Oh, boy.
All right, guys. And Audrey says, I wish I could say my inappropriate one. Laugh out loud. Mine was on the borderline, girl. Mine was on the borderline. All right. Well, we're going to keep it going and take our next question. Then we're going to get our yes, no round out. So who do we got next? We got a 3-minute reading. Woo, woo. All right, we've got Audrey. Audrey, who did you want to read your question tonight? Drum roll, please. Ryan, please. All right, sweetheart. I'm ready for you. Let's do this. All right. So we got Audrey says, I feel out of place. I have a lot to be happy about, but I'm also angry all the time. What is my problem? Laugh out loud, my Virgo mind, and I can't pinpoint what to do first. Okay, so now I know why she chose me, because of all the Virgo in my chart. She's like, Virgo to Virgo energy. Let's do this. All right, so first of all, you need to start taking care of the smaller things first. Start with the small things, because if you take on or tackle those bigger things, and she put laugh out loud. So if you tackle those bigger things first, what you're going to find is you're going to have to go backwards to take care of the smaller things. So to lessen that load, to go ahead and take care of these smaller things that are needed. You've got a lot on your plate right now. Plus, we were just talking about that Mars being in Cancer. So what it's doing is it's amplifying, because that's the feeling that you're feeling currently with, like you were talking about with Wes not being himself, and without him working, it's really stressing him out. So he's gone into a depression. So you're trying to balance not only your own emotions, but you're trying to balance his emotions. She goes, I'm like being mean to everyone because you're overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. So what it's doing is it's only adding fuel to that fire. And what I can tell you right now, that it's going to make you go further down. And she says, I'm depressed. Right. But at the same time, you're trying to make everyone else happy, because when everybody else is happy, you feel happy. And right now, at the moment, everyone is not acting like themselves. You've got your daughters going in one direction. You've got Wes going in another direction. You've got to move. You've got to take care of things. You've got your youngest kid that you're trying to figure out what's the next step for that. So she put, yes, it's nuts. Pretty nuts, right? So the thing is that with you, like I said, take care of the smaller things that you can get done quickly. So that feels like you're accomplishing things, and you are accomplishing as you're taking care of the smaller things. You start getting that sense of accomplishment by doing that. That's going to encourage you. It's going to kind of lift you up and take you out of that. So with all of this energy, because with that Virgo energy, you're go, do this, and this. But right now, that Cancer energy came in and kind of blew some wind in there and shattered all your paperwork everywhere. So it's all over the place. So you got to kind of piece it back together to kind of figure out which direction do I go? She goes, I do all day, even sick today, and still did so much. But the thing is that take care of the smaller things, especially, and the reason why you're getting sick, we've got, spring is here, allergies are out. Plus, when you get into those depression energies, all of a sudden your body starts to wear down, and then you are going to take care of yourself and take care of the smaller things, because that is definitely going to elevate you. Mm-hmm. She goes, yeah, I'm randomly, that's the anxiety. There's so much to do. We get so much anxiety, and then boom, you find yourself getting sick and feeling wore down because the mind hasn't stopped. And that's for anybody. That is a collective message, because, when I do counseling, I watch people put too much on their plate, and they forget the one person that's the most important is yourself. Mm-hmm. And she put, yes, thank you. You are so welcome, sweetheart. You are so welcome. All right, guys, we have made it to that time already, guys. It's already time for some more yes, no.
But first, Audrey's card.
All right. Oh, yes, I will grab that here in just a second. I want everybody to start getting those yes, no questions ready as we can start seeing them going up the thing here. And Audrey, you got the 10 of Earth, which is a very happy family life, security, and finding the magic in the little things in life. So you've secured your home. You are securing your finances right now. I know that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but like we said, take care of the smaller things so the bigger things aren't as heavy. And it shows here, start looking at the things in your life that are not stressors that you're appreciative for, and start looking at those and show yourself those happy things. So allow yourself that energy, okay? All right. But it wasn't the Queen of Fire, so unfortunately she says, okay, I will. All right, good, great. All right, guys, let's see those yes-no questions coming through. I see a bunch of them coming through, so we are, for the next 3 minutes, we are going to be answering yes-no questions only. We're going to get to as many as we can. You can ask as many yes-no questions as you would like. And she put, okay, I will. So let's go ahead with our first one, and let's start the clock.
So Mary says, my friend P didn't call. I looked forward to it, Destiny.
That's not
okay. No. Shelley D. Did my ex-boyfriend John sleep with Jane, his ex-wife, while we were dating? Undetermined.
Journey says, will my daughter be successful with her new business? Yes.
I got Colleen, and Colleen says, is the week of July 10th best for my son to fly back? Need to enroll him in the sports academy ahead of time. And I got yes. Hang on. There we go.
Debbie, will I get a job soon? Yes, my lovely.
Love says, will I be able to continue with my business? Yes.
Gemma says, will I ever get married? A marriage proposal for Adam? Yes.
Colleen says, will I go to Costa Rica in 2023? Yes.
I want to go to Costa Rica. Shelly says, will I get the customer service job I applied for last weekend? Yes.
Sophia says, will I meet a new love in the next 3 months? No.
Cindy, will it still be a while I hear from Jay? Yes.
Hang on, guys. We're having a tech problem here. All right.
Journey Foreman says, will I buy a new house by the end of this year, please? No.
All right. We got Colleen said, will my parents come to visit for my birthday next year? I got yes.
Audrey, will Cara move with us to my brother's house or our new house? Yes.
Debbie says, I applied for a job working for a woman medical doctor. Will I get the job? Yes.
All right. We got Love says, am I protected from G? Curious if my path is protecting in this situation. And I got yes.
Gemma, should I dye my hair black tomorrow? Yes.
Sophia says, will I move home this year? Yes.
Debbie says, will I ever marry? And I got yes. Oh, we got right at that bell. That damn bell got us, guys. All right,
every time you do it.
All right, guys.
It's so hard, honestly. It's so hard.
Just to say yes, no, or undetermined, yes. It is very hard because you want to add to why it's a yes or a no or why it's undetermined because there's certain things that haven't worked themselves out yet. It just makes it really hard to do so. All right.
Yep.
So I do believe I was next on the list. Cassidy was the last one for the free. So let's go ahead and find out who I have next for my next question. Who do we got? All right, we got Yvette. Yvette says, Hi, Journey and friends. Woo woo, Journey and friends. All right, she said, I had an interview at a store for a stocking position. Will I get the job? So, what I can tell you, what's happening with this certain job is that yes, you will get it. But here's the thing, I know that you asked for this job, but there is another job within the job. So, basically, the opportunity is there for you to, to do exactly what you applied for, but it's showing me here within 3 months, the opportunity to grow with the company is absolutely there. So it is definitely a choice if you decide to take it and go that direction with it. But I definitely feel like you're going to be able to take this job and grow with it if you choose to do so, because I also saw other opportunities outside the job. So there's a lot of opportunities coming your way and allowing you to take different paths. So definitely feel that yes, you get the job, but there are multiple choices coming your way. You can grow with the current job, or you can take something outside of the job and going a totally different direction. And to me, I feel like both opportunities coming your way was definitely not something that you were seeing for yourself. So I want you to really think about what it is that you would like to do, because I feel like this is a time for opportunity, a chance for you to grow and develop into the beautiful butterfly that you are trying to be. And this is your time. You're finally getting out of your cocoon and really starting to grow in a beautiful way. And I cannot wait for you to spread your wings and fly and show off all that beauty. So thank you so much for that question. I do appreciate it. All right. Good stuff, guys. So much great questions. We are going to keep it going. Guys, do remember, if you'd like to get a more in-depth reading, if you get a 3-minute reading, make sure you let us know which psychic you would like to talk to. Anything after that, 6, mini, medium, or mega, that is all of us. So 3 minutes, you do have to choose who you'd like to read for you. All right, so let's go ahead with our next question for Destiny. Who do we got?
We have Senna. Senna Y says, hi, should I consider going to bedside nursing in a hospital setting? I've done nursing home and now mainly home care, but I'm wondering if there's more out there. Let me have a look for you, lovely, and see what I get for you. Here we go. Okay, first things first, Senna, straight away when I connect with your energies, I want to say to you, I love your energies because you're a very kind, caring, nurturing person. And I want to say to you, this has always been your purpose. This has always been your energy field. Spirit is saying to me, this has always been something that in a sense you were destined to do, because you love to help other people. You love to see them better themselves. And you also like to put in your kind energies in with this input. Do I feel like you're going to be doing the same thing? Yes, I do. But I can see that there is going to be upgrades here in regards with the work situation that you're going to be doing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing the number 6. So I want to go between now and 6 weeks time moving forward. So I can see there definitely be a leveling up in regards with this field. But I do want to say to you, Spirit wants you to stay in the same thing that you're doing, because I do feel that this is your passion. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I know that it can be quite tiring, and you know there can be some days where you're just feeling as if you just want to cry, but that is the beauty in regards with what you're doing, okay? Because you are helping so many others to really find themselves, understand themselves, and know that this is something where, you know, it is a credit to you, my lovely. Okay, so Spirit is just saying, just keep doing what you're doing, because you do very well at what you do, my lovely. So thank you so much, Senna, for your time, your energies this evening, and being here at my Psychic Connections. So thank you.
All right, good answer. I love that. That's good information. All right, guys. We're having so much fun that we are going to continue to keep doing it and find out who do we have next on this amazing list tonight. Who do we got? All right, we got a 3-minute reading. Woo! All right. We got DFAB, question for Journey. Okay, let's do it. She goes, is my father going to be safe? Is there anything I can do? Not quite sure of the situation, but I don't feel that your father's in any type of danger. Not really getting that warning, watch out type stuff. I can definitely tell you to being there, communicating, helping out when possible is the most definite thing that you can do. Communicating is, I keep seeing communication. So I would definitely reach out, communicate, write. If you can write a letter, even having a letter to be held. He is in the Army. Okay, that's why I'm getting a letter. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like physical, I need physical paper. I need something to hold on to. It's almost like having a little memory that he can always refer back to. You know, technology is great now. We can text and we can call, but that physical piece of paper is definitely going to be, it's going to mean something. There's meaning behind it. There's a sense of love, and I always have my family with me. But yeah, I didn't get any direct sense of danger here. And so I get that even in the Army, being there, I definitely feel like I feel safe. I don't get anything that you should want to worry about there. I mean, anybody in the military or armed forces, we all worry about our loved ones. But in this case, I'm not really getting that there's anything to warn you of, like there's danger there. But writing a letter, reading it to yourself, and then mailing it, and doing all that, putting all your love into it, even like a perfume smell or something that they may remind them of home, something to that nature. I would definitely do that. Just makes them feel, loved and cared for. But as for doing anything else or worrying about anything else, don't let your mind take you away and put you in a place where you feel like, oh, what about this, or what if that? What if land is a terrible place to live? You're always going to think of everything. She put thank you, but that you're always going to think of these different scenarios, because that's what if land is. And the same thing can go, well, what if the sun doesn't shine tomorrow? What if all the oxygen leave? I mean, we can go on and on and on. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, guys. It's not a prediction. I'm just saying in general. I don't want everybody to worry. But I definitely feel as though that, that love that you have, that energy as something you can share. And if you could do it physically, that would be great, because they need that energy to hold on to. It's looking back and going, oh my God, I read this letter 1,000 times, and I want to just cherish it and love it forever. And that's I love that. If I were away and I wanted something, some type of memento, something that I could go back to. Text messages are okay, but it's connected to your phone, and you maybe not always can just want to sit in your bed looking at your phone. You want to look at that piece of paper. It means something. When someone handwrites something to me, it's more cherishable to me, because they took the time out of their day in order to make that happen.
Definitely.
They physically made that happen. So to me, it's something about the written word is it's got more power.
Yeah. More staying power, more.
Yes.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You lose that phone, you lose that article of what someone wrote to you, or if they're writing to you in text messages, it finally just gets buried, and then you never see it again. But with a letter, you can always go back to that trunk that you keep your letters in, or shoebox, or whatever it is that you put your letters in. Some people I know take their handwritten letters and put them in photo albums and keep them that way. So they can always have something, and then maybe pass that down to the next generation so they can see the love and care that person was receiving.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I remember that I had a pen pal when I was at school from South Africa, and I used to write to my pen pal. So that was quite a nice thing to do as well. So then we would write and communicate and, you know, be in the other side of the world and all that and everything. It was fascinating. So yeah, it was
And
nice.
it meant more to you that way than it did as to getting an email or
yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I always felt that I had a pen pal too, but they were in Germany, and I loved communicating. They sent me so much cool stuff. I was like, I've never been to Germany. What's it like? And they're like, I've never been to America. What's it like? I'm like, well, let me send you some stuff. And we talked about so many different things. I mean, we talked about so many things to the point where we were talking about the difference between the McDonald's. You know, our McDonald's is different than your McDonald's, or you can't have this type of candy, but in your country, you can have that type of candy. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's weird, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love to share and have those letters. All right, guys, we are going to keep it going. And guys, we're going to do another, yes, no round here very, very soon. So you can definitely do, we got Casey. So just saw I had 10 credits. How do I use them? Let me know that you want to use them. That's a 3-minute reading, and let us know which psychic you would like to talk to, because 10 credits is a 3-minute reading, Casey. We love Casey. Hey, girl, how's it going? Hi. And let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? Whoop, whoop, we got a mega reading! All right, we got Shelly D. So, Shelly, how are we going to start this off? We're going to start off with Destiny K and then hand it over to Cassidy, the card slinger, and then myself, Journey Ryan. So, let's go and get your reading started. Here we go.
Hey, Shelly lovely, thank you so much for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So your question is, does my ex-boyfriend John have romantic feelings for Jane? Okay, so what I'm going to do, and also to let everybody know that this isn't a time reading, so this reading will take me as long as it needs to take me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, my lovely Shelly, I'm going to connect to your energies, and if I feel like I need to bring the cards in, I will. Okay, so here we go. Okay, first things first, lovely, when I connect to your energies and your ex-partners, okay, the first thing that I'm hearing, that it was quite toxic between you both. Wow. I feel like when I'm connecting with your energies right now that I'm finding it hard to talk. So I want to say to you, you felt as if that you couldn't always say the things that you needed to say and get off your chest, because I feel in a sense that you was worried that you're going to word it wrong, you're going to say it wrong, you're going to express it wrong, and then he's not going to like this. Okay. Wow. I feel like also as well, it has also affected you in a sense of, you know, in a sense that you are connected to one another, but you can't understand why all of this is happening around you as we speak. Okay. Now, do I feel like, as in regards that he is speaking to Jane, I feel there has been things that have come between them in regards with maybe exchanging text messages. But I do want to say to you, that's all I'm getting at the moment. I know that's probably something that you don't want to hear, but this is something that Spirit are giving me that I need to give to you. That was the yes, no question, but I did want to know that you are on point about our communication. Okay, thank you. So I feel like, in a sense, my lovely, okay, like this is like at a point where this is like a chaser runner situation. And I want to say to you at the moment, okay, you seem to be doing all the chasing in regards with your ex-partner, okay? But I do want to say to you, in time, okay, this is really going to heal, okay? So I want to say to you, even though that you guys are not together, okay, Spirit just wants you to now understand the things about your own self, okay? This is something that you really do need to focus on. This is all about you bringing in self-love for you. So self-love, self-care, self-worth for you. When you bring that self-love into you, okay, you're really going to start to see things in different lights to how you have done up until this present moment, but also things for your future as well. So I want to say to you, I'm picking up on your energies right now. She says any general information. So what I'm getting right now, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of stress here, okay? And I do feel heartache as well. I do want to share that I feel like you are from previous lifetimes. So you have been together in previous lifetimes. And I also want to say, but there are things here, okay, that wasn't done and sealed before in that lifetime. And this is why this cycle right now is coming up as we stand and speak. So what I need to say to you, my lovely, okay, this is something where, okay, Spirit have told me not even to shuffle my cards. They have told me to go straight to the bottom of the deck. And I want to say, look, free yourself, okay? Because at the moment, it's like all of this energies at the moment is compressing on your shoulders. You are feeling like as if, you know, you don't know which way to go, which way to turn, and everything is going forwards, okay? But I do want to say to you, in regards to the ex-partner, I feel like he is a sense in a little bit of a womanizer as well. She goes, I'm moving on and going out and dating, but he did hurt you. Yes, because I feel that, okay? Because I want to say to you, look at this. Let go of the control issues, my lovely, okay? Try not to control what the universe is doing, okay? Because the universe is doing this for a reason. There is a reason why you are not meant to be with this person, because I'm hearing, look, deception straight away. This is telling me that he has been wearing a mask. He has been doing things behind your back, okay? But at the moment, I'm only seeing exchanges of messages. I mean, one of the other beautiful readers might get something more than this, but this is Spirit, okay? Just saying to me that, look at this, love yourself, okay? You need to love yourself first, because when you love yourself, then you can love another. And this is something that you haven't been doing for such a long time. So use this time now, my lovely, okay, to really focus on you, really understand the, okay, thank you, Spirit. The word I heard, the concept, the understanding of what it is that is occurring. I mean, wow, look at this, release your ex. I mean, this is card after card after card, that you need to now let this go, my lovely. I know that's something you might not want to hear, and I am very sorry for this, but I am honest and real. But Spirit is saying to me, look, stay optimistic about your love life, okay? The more positive that you remain and the more input that you put into yourself to love yourself, okay, the better it's going to be. Because right now you are healing. You are healing from things that have happened and occurred in your life, okay? And now there's been all of these traumas where you are now needing to make the effort. But this is about making the effort with yourself first before you can continue in a relationship, my lovely. But make sure that you are definitely putting in the time, effort, and energies into yourself as well. I'm sending you so much love and light to you, my lovely. Thank you so much. And it's 222 here in England. I would like to add that as well. Please take that as a synchronicity and a sign to you. I'm now going to pass you over to the beautiful Cassidy. And thank you so much for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So thank you.
Oh, Destiny, you give such beautiful readings. I love listening to you. But then I hate going after you, because it's like, dang, I just keep putting more cards, and then you say that, and then I put down more cards.
Oh, sorry, lovely.
No,
sorry.
don't apologize. You're amazing.
I just love you.
Shelley says, he would not give up on his single friends. He was too secretive. I have him blocked. I take care of my grandkids. I have them permanently. You are right on with everything. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, very nice. I will absolutely echo the sentiments there. And I'm glad to hear that you have, in fact, blocked him and you have taken the steps to really cut that out of your life. I have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Devil reverse, where it's like we are no longer in a space where that devil is able to, not necessarily calling him a devil, but perhaps, not the wrong words here, where it's like there was so much that he took from you in regards to, when someone messes with your heart in that capacity, and then it messes with your mind and your state of health and your overall sense of well-being, right? Like it takes one on a complete ride. So I'm very, very glad to hear that you're moving on and moving forward from that. Next card I have down here is the Hermit card, which is really nice. Oh, it's a nice, refreshing energy to come out the other side of this, where it is a bit more, I would say, reveling in solitude, or actually getting to explore either the parts of yourself that got squished, squashed, or broken from that relationship, And what else do I want to replace that with? What are the things I'm interested in? Where do I want to go from here? The next card I have here, I've got the Temperance card reversed and the Seven of Cups here in reverse, where I feel like we're moving into a space of more breathing room, taking a look at the other options that you have. And I can just imagine this, what's the right word? Just of serious magnitude, a shift happening slowly, but very significantly in your life. The Oracle card I have here, it says fogged in. It says go slow and take time. So here's something else I want to talk about. So we've got the fogged in card. I've also, my other Oracle cards here, I have strings of cards that end in the wall and the iceberg. So both of these cards and this fogged in, where it's saying go slow, take time. The cards leading up to this, about the comet, the pipe, the bee, may not mean anything, but where this is going is it's like any effort to force something before it's time or push into things, it just feels like you're getting met with a lot of resistance in where you're putting your efforts right now. With the iceberg and the wall, both of these are cards of obstacles, not ending points. These aren't, I don't have, the skull card, the death card, things here that are saying game over on this, but you're probably being met with some serious obstacles or resistance in your life in this regard. The other thing I want to say here too is I've drawn a couple more cards here to go on the other side of the wall. The cards I have here is House and Hand, which are, these are very lovely. I like them on the other side of it because it seems like the support system you have around you is, well, I feel like you are the support system, I would say, for a lot of people. But I like the idea with House and Hand being together, where it's you cultivating a space that you're happy to be in, that you're proud of, that you feel confident of, not confident, but I guess maybe more at peace within your own self and within your own space. So that's what I'm picking up there initially. I'm going to lay just a couple of more Oracle cards here, see if there's anything else I want to say before I pass you over to the lovely Journey. Go. Beautiful. Okay, so the first card I have, it says choosing your path, all is possible. So I like this quite a lot in regards to having that Seven of Cups and the Temperance reverse there, where I've said, you're shifting gears, changing lanes, and moving into something new. And it looks like, I quite like this card because you've got this, it looks like a knight wearing his armor with his cape. And it's like you're moving forward with a sense of wisdom and a sense of putting up with less bullshit in more capacities than just a romantic sense. I'm excited for you to trudge this path forward and to be making more decisions based on what's in your own heart and what you're looking for personally. This Hermit card it was the first card I laid down, and it's I'm answering to myself, I'm going after my own goals, and I'm looking for things, on my own terms. Second card I have here, it says Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic, which is just perhaps a little cheesy, but also very lovely as well. I'll loop that in with the pipe and the bee card, because to me it's also showing a reemergence of activities that you maybe haven't done in a while, hobbies or things that get you excited for life. If you haven't started to dip your toes back into some of these things, this is either a request to do so or a prediction saying that that's coming in a greater capacity as well. So with those cards, go slow, take your time, all is possible, and believe in magic. If you're finding yourself at a bit of a impasse point right now, know this is temporary, and it's not going to respond to pushing past in a lot of forceful energy, as opposed to kind of settling more into yourself and making decisions that are aligning with longer term goals that you have for yourself. So I hope that was helpful, my darling. Thank you so much for your donation and for your question. I'm going to pass you over to the wonderful Journey.
All right, Shelly. So you've gotten some great information so far, and I'm going to kind of wrap it all together and give you some more information here. And she did put, this is such good advice. It is so helpful. I'm a strong person and will find and get out and date. Yes, it's about what I want right now. I do want to get back into painting and dating.
Yes, I love that.
Great. All right. Well, that message was for Cassidy from Shelly. So Shelly, with me, what I'm going to tell you is that, so as Destiny was talking about you chasing and chasing what's a pipe dream. So basically, and the reason I say pipe dream is that you're in love with the person that you built when it comes to your ex. The person that you love is in here. It is in here, in your heart. But it is not physically in front of you. It is not the person that you see today. This person has grown and changed in different ways. And as you said, still want to hang with his buddies as though he were single. It took a lot out of you, and there's a lot of damage to repair, which also has made it hard for you to trust another individual. It's also why you've taken a step back and not really went into the dating world, but now you're at a place where you're feeling a little bit more strong, a little bit more secure with yourself in order to be open to communicate with new people. I think that's great. Keep the ex blocked. Don't check. Don't find out how they're doing. Don't look at their Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the other ones, TikToks, whatever the hell they're on. Don't look at it. Don't want to hear about him. If someone says anything about him around you, say, that's great. I would prefer not to know anything. You want to continue to keep moving on, because what's happening is every time you look at a Facebook, every time you look at a message or you go back in memories, what you're doing is you're reconnecting cords to a relationship that's not built in the way that it actually occurred. So again, you're in love with the person here and in your heart, but not the person that's in front of you, because he's changed. So you need to be able to let that go. And of course, as you and I have communicated prior, that new person coming into your life, you really want that energy. You really want that type, that person we communicated about that's coming this summer. You want to be able to meet that person. That means you've got to be ready and willing to get yourself out there. That means going out and having a good time with some girlfriends, maybe have a dance night. Everything's good with a dance night. When it comes down to your painting, they have classes too, where you can paint and have a glass of wine and have a little bit of fun, and you can meet interesting people, like-minded people like yourself. That means that not only are you building up you're trying to build up your love life, but you also get a chance to build up your friends, new friendships being built there. And that's a different form of love that we always forget that we need until we are sitting alone and wanting to talk to somebody and realize that not as many people around us, because we've been keeping ourselves pretty secluded. And she put, yes, I'm looking forward to going out. Absolutely, as you should. As the weather starts to change, there's going to be carnivals and things like that available in your area, or at least close by. And I'm going to say, go to these carnivals. Go out and have wine and painting. Go out and dance your little butt off. Go have a little bit of fun, because you're going to be meeting this person physically, not online. Online dating is not going to work for you, because it's just everybody acting like they're a trick, and you're not into tricks. You're looking for a man. And that's, you're going to find little boys on these online sites right now. And that's not what you're interested in. You're not trying to train or teach somebody something new. So you're looking for someone who's got it together, in which I did see that coming for you in the summertime, for you to get there. So I can understand why you want summer to be here already, because you're ready for it. So the thing is that I want you to be able to get your mind ready to go out and have a good time. So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't stress yourself. Definitely don't chase your ex. Let your ex stay where they are. And she put, I'm going out. I'm going to get out there. No online guys. Yeah, no on the online. Yeah, it's not going to work for you. You're going to find yourself playing a bunch of games with a bunch of boys, and it's going to be frustrating, and it's going to make you want to go back into a hermit mode when you're trying to grow and see the world in a better way. So I definitely feel like you're going in the right direction, but definitely need to cut them ties with your ex. Cut those ties. They're not worth it. It's only going to hold you back and hold you down. She says, I had a great time. I'm going to say that's last weekend and with friends. Good. Get yourself out there. It's time. All right, Shelly. And don't run away just yet, as we've got to pull we got to pull a card for you. But DFAB, if you're still here, we didn't pull your card. I was all excited about everything else, and Cassidy's got a visitor trying to show their presence. It's like, hello.
I'm unmuted. That scared the crap out of me. She just came out of nowhere.
She says, thank you so much. Shelly, don't run away because we're going to pull your card. But this card's for DFAB, which was the 8 of air. It says, the illusions of being trapped and the lack of self-confidence. Don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to take action. But that was the 8 of air, and that was for DFAB. Thank you so much for your donation. Now, Shelly, we're going to pull your card for you. Oh, my God, guys, we got the Queen of Fire! All right. Congratulations.
Shelly!
Well done.
You got the
Amazing.
Queen of Fire, meaning, Shelly, you just won a $50 reading on mypsychicconnection.com. So please send us, she says, cool, great card. Even you want a $50 reading to go with it. Absolutely. So this is telling you to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate. Assert your independence and creativity. How suiting.
How fitting. Amazing.
Yay!
Yay.
So, Shelly, what I need you to do is send an email to mypsychicconnection@gmail.com so we can get you set up on the website so you can get your $50 reading from a psychic of your choice. That's so awesome, and congratulations. Thank you so much for that. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, that is so cool. I've never seen that happen live before.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Yes. All right. That means, guys, everybody else that has
Here's that.
donated or is
Cheers.
going to donate. Exactly. Cheers.
Cheers to the
Cheers.
winner.
Psychic family.
Mm.
Bitter. I got that bitter. There's that sour.
It's like, oh, Bisto.
All right. Let's go ahead and congrats, Spirit Pater back. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're shuffling the cards for her again. So if anybody else that is donated that gets a card chosen, there's a possibility for them to win as well. So we just got to shuffle these cards up one more time, guys. Ooh. And it's trying to go all over the
Come out
place.
again.
Exactly. All right. So the cards are shuffled. And she goes, okay, sweet. All right, send an email. All right, sent. Okay, so sent my email to, mypsychicconnection@gmail.com. Okay, that way you get your email. We get your email. We can set you up on the site. That way you can get a reading from one of the psychics on the website, one-on-one personal reading. So we have reshuffled the cards, guys. The Queen is back in there. Let's see if somebody else can find her. All right. She says, okay, I will. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations.
Yay.
All right. That's happened a couple times. We've gotten a couple winners. All right. So let's go ahead and where were we? I don't even know who was the last person that read.
I think it was me.
It was you, the last person that read?
Yeah.
It might have been
We're gonna go
you.
with that. But we will get to the yes, no answers, guys. Please be patient. We've got some donated reads ahead, and then we'll do another one. So let's go ahead with our next person in line. Who do we got? All right, we got a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. All right, give me 1 second. All right, we have a troll trying to get people's accounts. Like, inbox me for your accounts.
Oh, no.
No. No.
That's Alicia.
Exactly. This ain't a bridge, Christy. Not a bridge. Move
You
on.
are the weakest link. Goodbye.
All right. Emma says, I'm the yes, no. I'm going to say on the yes, no game. I asked if my partner was messaging another woman. You said yes. Okay. I was the one that did that. So I'm assuming this reading is for me because I'm the one that said yes to it. All right, guys, let's get the clock started. She says, am I being cheated on? So there's, to this question, there is messaging between your partner and another woman. I did see that communication happening. Now, this looks like somebody from their past trying to grab their attention now. So physically not cheating in the sense of they're together, but emotionally, I would consider this a form of cheating by the way that they're communicating. We're talking about past love, things that they've done. Like she's really trying to play on their emotions. So physically they haven't come together, but communication is definitely happening. And it's kind of making the relationship between you and your partner a little bit more spaced out, and don't really feel like they're connecting to your guys' relationship at the moment. Now, will this person win? I don't feel that they would win because there's a lot of drama that comes with this person. And I do feel like you guys can work this out, but they're definitely, and I don't want to, I know this is not what you want to hear, but I definitely want to let you know that this is happening and that they are communicating with their ex. So that is what's happening currently. So I don't want you to think that you are seeing them physically, or that we're seeing them physically cheat on you, but emotionally, I feel like they are, because they're communicating about this past relationship that they were in, and that, you know, there's that romantic side of things where you should be getting that romantic energy, and it's not him reminiscing about a past relationship, but a lot of that is her, like she's baiting him to talk about it. So he should know that he should be the one that says, hey, listen, look, I'm in a relationship and I'm very happy where I'm at, and I'm not seeing that block just yet. Do we get to that block? I see, yes, that he will stop that communication because she's going to try her damnness to meet up. And I don't feel like, yeah, this is a toxic person trying to ruin what you have because they want back what they screwed up themselves. And that's not good. I really do feel as though that you will get what you're looking for out of the situation, but it doesn't come without communication and him opening up and communicating to you about that situation, because it is definitely an emotional cheating. But as for physical cheating, I'm going to say no on that. And because I'm not seeing them connecting or actually even meeting up. And this is going to be hurtful. It's going to be painful. But I do feel like you guys can move forward and get past this. And I see their communication will eventually get blocked. Okay? I know that one was a hard one because I was like, I had a lump in my throat. Like, I don't really want to say this, but I have to because it's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
all right, so I pulled a card for you. Oh, how I love these cards and how they do this. It's the Two of Water. The relationship continues to grow closer, and forgiveness and a positive resolution of the conflict.
Wow.
Wow.
Very
I
fitting.
love how they do that. They basically are confirming, even though this may be a hard time in the relationship, you're going to get through this. You guys are going to work on your relationship. You're going to soar past this sour patch in this relationship. So, right. Well, thank you so much, Emma, for your question tonight. I know that one was a hard one to get through, but we definitely want you to know that, yes, you will be able to work through this and get what you want. But for physical cheating, to me, even emotional cheating is still cheating in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Definitely.
Shelly, just send an email, sweetheart. It's on the web. It's just send an email to mypsychicconnection@gmail.com so we can get it on the site for you. That's a $50 reading for the website. So you can get a private one-on-one reading.
That's so exciting.
I know. I'm so
Amazing.
excited for her. So excited for her. All right. So we're going to keep it going. Emma, like I said, I wish I had a little bit of a better news to say no, but unfortunately, emotional cheating is still cheating.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Well, guys, we are going to be taking some yes/no questions. So, guys, get those ready. We'll be doing those here soon. And let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got?
I think this is me, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then after, I want to say a joke that Kelly shared because it was hilarious, and we need to read it out. Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Charlotte says, hello. When will I go to the police academy? Already wrote the test, waiting for the results. Thank you. All right. Let's take a look at what we see there. You've written the test, and you want to know when you will go there. All right. Let's take a look at what the cards have for you, my dear. All right. So starting off. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sorry. All right. The first card I have down here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So to me, looking at this avenue for you, this career path, it looks like it's something that has been deeply seated, long, like it's almost like you're fulfilling a promise you made to yourself. This could even be to someone else in this regard, but it's like a long time coming to finally have this being brought to a head for you. It's a very, like, I would say a long-term investment strategy within yourself and a plan that is finally moving to fruition, which is actually quite exciting. Next card I have here is the Strength card. And when we're asking about the time of when, now I don't know if this is actually when things get going or if this is when you're going to be taking a trip there to visit at this particular location. The Strength card to me is pointing to the astrological sign of Leo. So to me, that's in the time of summertime. This is going to be end of July to beginning of August is looking like the time frame we're looking for, or that is, I would say, presenting itself here. In terms of the test, I'm sorry, my dear, there's something funny going on with the output of that test. I don't know if it was completed. It doesn't seem like, you failed it or you've done poorly on it, but it's almost like there's going to be some holdup of paperwork before you can actually be communicate, like they'll actually be able to get a hold of you and let you know the outcome of the results. So I'm picking up on a delay here, but I am seeing around like midsummer time is when I see this moving forward. So thank you so much for your question, my dear. I do hope that was helpful. And it's always really nice to see in the cards when, we've set a goal for ourselves from a really long time ago, and we're finally pushing forward and getting closer to reaching these goals. So it's always an honor, I guess, to read on topics like that. So yes, thank you, my dear. Thanks for being here and wishing you a wonderful rest of your evening, and hope that was helpful.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep having some fun here. Let's find out who our next reading is. We got a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. All right. Do we have the person that she would like for us to read? Did we get that? Just so. Sabrina, real quick, can you let us know who you would like to read this question for you for a 3-minute reading?
While she's typing that in, the joke that Kelly had said was,
okay.
Why is Cinderella bad at playing soccer or football, you would say. And the answer was, she keeps running away from the ball.
No! All right.
Really good one there, Kelly. That was awesome.
All right. Well, Sabrina has chosen Destiny, so let's go ahead and get that going.
Hey, obviously I'm going to say, hey, Destiny. Hey, Sabrina. Thank you so much for donating here. So your question is, Will my mum buy a place to open a cafe herself, or will she meet someone that helps her to buy this cafe? And will it be this year? Let me have a look for you, lovely, and see what I get for you. Here we go. Okay, first things first, Sabrina, when I connect with the energy straight away, okay, I want to say to you, your mum definitely does deserve to have this. And I also need to say to you, when I connect here for the energies, I feel like mum has always wanted to have this. It's been like her dream. So not only that, but her manifestations, her visions, her visualizations, everything that she has been seeing and feeling and sensing is going to start coming into fruition. Now, in regards with your question, do I feel there's going to be a bit of help and support here? Okay, wow, yes, I'm hearing yes. But I do want to say, I feel like this is going to be more towards someone who is a very, very, very close friend to mum, someone who she would class as family that is really going to be starting to help her in regards with this. But I can see that mum does need to start doing planning. I also want to say something in regards with like a logo as well. Is mum doing a logo at the moment, or she's, you know, she's umming and ahhing at the moment about colors? Because spirit is saying to me there's something here that involves with like colors or a logo or a design, but she's really getting into it. But I do want to say, I do feel there's a little bit of nervousness here because mum's just wanting to make sure that this really is going to take off, and it is going to be all of the work, time and effort and energies that she's putting into this. Is it going to be worthwhile? And I'm hearing absolutely, it really is going to be, my lovely. She's put right. Okay. So I'm now going to ask the cards and see what the cards are saying. Okay, wow. So the card here is saying luck is on your mum's side. So I want to say to you, everything, as I was explaining, that she's manifesting, everything is coming into fruition for her rapidly. Could this be my stepdad that helps? Okay, I am hearing yes, it could be, my lovely. And look at this, look. Your mum's hard work is paying off here. So this is spirit confirming, coming in, that all of her effort, time and energies that she's really been putting in. But remember, I was saying to you that I was feeling that mum's feeling quite anxious and quite worried at the same time, to make sure and know that this is definitely going to take off. And look, all is what mum needs to do, my lovely, okay, is just work through her fears. The more that she changed a negative to a positive, okay, there's going to be lots of things that are coming out. Now, I've just split my deck in half, my lovely, okay, for this being known as an outcome card. And it says, be bold and make the first move. So what I need to say to you, you need to tell your mum now, she really needs to have a plan of action here and get and I do feel it's going to be this year. Absolutely. So lots of exciting things there coming up for your mum. And thank you for donating here at My Psychic Connections. So thank you.
All right. And since you donated, you get a card drawn for you, which is the Empress, showing lavish abundance and giving birth to dreams, nurture yourself and others. So don't feel that you can't help, because you can.
Wow.
But these dreams are going to come together. These dreams are going to come together. She said, thank you, Destiny. My mom watched.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So happy.
Oh, amazing.
Absolutely. That is very exciting. All right, guys. We are going to take one more question, and then we're going to do a yes-no round. So let's give it our last yes-no round of the evening. So let's go ahead and take my last question. And then we will go to our yes-no round. So who do we got for me? Journey Ryan. We got Cindy B. So just wanted to say thank you to everyone for being supportive and being understanding when I keep asking about my friend Jay. It's been very difficult, but also helping me have a better understanding too. I do hope he survives this and know they're when they are ready. Okay, so when it comes down to your situation and the way things are working for you and this situation, Jay is definitely going through an extremely hard time. This has been a lot harder than it was in the past for Jay. And this is why Jay is pretty much shut down and is recluse. So I definitely feel that they're going to stay that way until they get a lot better. There's a lot of very weak moments. So there's a lot of sleeping going on. There's a lot of kind of ignoring messages, and it's not just to ignore, but not to have to explain to everybody every time that they need to do this or they have to do that. There's a lot of drained energy. So it's not that I'm ignoring you because I don't want to sit here and continue to keep talking about it, but I'm ignoring all messages because I need a break. I cannot keep up. So the energies are definitely low. Cindy, we are definitely going to make sure that you are in good spirits, and I definitely want you to feel all that you can. And I want you to be there once that door opens for communication. I want you to be there and listen. Don't say anything. Just let them know that you're there for them and to hear their story as they go along and them talk about what they've been through and why they've been so quiet. And always can put a message out there that says, I'm thinking about you. You're on my mind. And she put, thank you. I understand. I appreciate that. And I will. Just don't feel like this is purposely done, because it's a different situation this time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, all right, guys, we are on our yes, no. We've got a yes, no round coming up. We got a yes, no round coming up. So let's go ahead and see those yes, no questions. Let's start those yes, no questions, ladies. Are we ready? We ready for a yes, no question?
I love this. It's so fun.
So ready.
It's so hard, but it's so fun, but it's so good.
It is. It's so fun and so hard at the same time. So let's go ahead and let's see those questions starting to come up. Here we go. All right, I'm starting to see them. So let's go ahead and start us off. Go ahead and start the timer.
So Gemma says, will my daughter move back in with me this year? Undetermined, my lovely.
Margaret says, the question is, are my finances going to get better? Yes.
All right. So we got Colleen says, will I go to Costa Rica over American Thanksgiving? And I got yes.
Gemma, will Adam ask me to move in with him in the future? Yes, my lovely.
Hang on. I got a little bit of a type. Well, there we go.
Awesome. Love says, will my situation I am anxious about improve in the coming weeks? Undetermined.
Right. Love says, am I correct about the information I get on who Kay is? Yes.
Colleen, in the grand scheme, was it still important despite the expense for me to have taken action to come to the non-wedding? Yes, my lovely.
Kelly says, will I be approved for health insurance by May? Yes.
Give me a second, guys. It's having a little bit of an issue here. All right, here we go. Melissa says, will I ever get over this heartbreak soon? Yes.
Gemma, will my daughter start her new job in the next few weeks? Yes.
All right.
Yeah, says, will I meet a new love this year? Yes.
All right. Colleen says, will my tax payments be fully paid by summertime? And I got yes.
Love, will I see Paris again? Yes.
Yvette says, will I receive any good news before this month ends? No.
All right, we got Kelly says, will I get insurance before I run out of meds? And I got yes. Oh.
Love says, does H live close to me? Yes.
Kelly says, will Rain love college? Yes.
All right, we got Gemma. Gemma says, will my daughter be with her boyfriend long term? And I got yes.
Margaret says, will I get out of my depression? Yes, my lovely.
All right, guys, that yes, no round seems like it goes faster each time, but it's so hard to stop in the middle of sentence. So, all right, guys, we are coming to the close of our show, but we do have a donation. So let's go ahead and what do we got?
Yay! Oh yeah, thank you so much for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So Margaret's question is, will I get out of my depression? Is that right, Journey?
Yes.
Okay, here we go, lovely. Let me have a look for you and see what I get for you. Here we go. Okay, first things first, Margaret, when I connect with your energies, the first thing that I need to say to you, you are a beautiful soul, okay? And I want to say to you, what you have been through has been, in a sense, like very like turmoil to me. It's been very traumatic. It's also been very painful. But I do want to say, because when I'm connecting with your energies, I'm feeling it straight in my chest here, okay? But also in my heart chakra. I feel like, you know, at the moment, you know, you're feeling like as if the days are not going to improve for you. But I need to tell you, my lovely, they are. I can see that there's good things that are going to be coming up for you. Okay. And I also want to say something in regards with a holiday. Okay. I also need to connect you by the sea as well, because when I'm connecting with this, I feel like this is also going to be good for you, not just mentally, but spiritually and emotionally as well. But I also need to say to you at the same time, sometimes when we are in this sense of mind, okay, we have to then, in a sense, face up to what it is that we're going through. But we have to try to understand it the best way possible that we can, getting around it. Do you see what I mean, my lovely? She's put yes. But all this what I need to say to you, okay? Treat it as if, okay, it's a bad day and it's not a bad life. When you change that negative mindset from a negative to a positive, okay, and keep remaining positive, and tell yourself as well that you are good enough, my lovely, okay? I've also got an itchy nose. So when I get an itchy nose, that suggests to me that there is positive, bright, beautiful things that are definitely coming up for you as well. I also need to say to you, my lovely, as well, Margaret, okay, I feel like there has been a betrayal, okay, and you're feeling like there has been some trust that has been lost. So what Spirit is saying to you, my lovely, okay, make adjustments, make changes within yourself. As I was explaining before I shuffled the cards, start thinking positive, okay, and take things as like baby steps. Take things gradually, but things are definitely going to start to improve for you, my lovely, because your energy is gaining momentum. So this is Spirit saying to me, if you meditate on this, my lovely, okay, even if, you know, just close your eyes for like 10 minutes, if you can get and find 10 minutes, and just, you know, turn yourself away from the world and just connect to your inner self and your higher self, okay? And you're going to start receiving the downloads that you need to receive, okay? I'm hearing that you're going to be getting ringing in your ears. I also want to say synchronicities as well, because right now you're feeling like you're being tested. And you know what, my lovely? I feel you are being tested, because I can see that you are going to make it through, my lovely. And I'm sending so much love and light to you, my lovely. And thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful reading. Journey's on mute.
Jenny, you're on mute, my lovely.
I said good message, and but it is hard to get out of, you know, a depression. It's hard to walk away from those things. But hang on, Margaret, you got a card, you donated, so you get a card here. You get Unity. It says Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek a mentor or a like-minded friend. How suiting is that towards the message that you need to allow yourself to communicate the things that hold you down and the things that keep you from achieving what it is? And she says, thank you so very much. So you are so welcome, sweetheart. The thing is that, you know, seek out some friends that you can connect with, maybe that will listen to you. If not, maybe talk to a psychic of your choice, talk to a spiritual advisor of any kind. That could be a priest, a rabbi, that could be, you know, a counselor, anybody that you can get a chance to kind of get the chance to express without feeling as if you were going to get any type of judgment.
Also as well, Margaret, like sometimes it's easier to write things down how we're feeling as well. So maybe we can't say it and express what we want to say, but when we write things down, it's our way of expressing, and it's also our way of healing at the same time as well. So
she says, I just started going to church. That's beautiful. Perfect. As I was saying, speak to your spiritual advisor, even if that's your, you know, your local preacher, priest, you know, your rabbi, whoever it is that you want to talk to, and really get a chance to get some beautiful guidance and help lift your spirits, because that sounds like what is needed most right now.
Yeah.
With your card, your Unity card, to let you know that spiritual help is there. You just need to ask for it. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show. I want to say congratulations to Shelly D for winning tonight a $50 reading on mypsychicconnection.com. So we're looking forward for your call on there to the psychic of your choice. And guys, that is Squirrel letting us know that she has landed safely and she is in her destination. So we
bless her.
much love to Squirrel and her family. They are going through a rough time right now, so we send her all the love that we possibly can. We want to say thank you to everyone here, and I'm going to let everybody have their chance to say their goodbyes to you. And guys, don't forget, we are here 5 days a week with multiple shows, so guys, make sure you're tuning in. They're at different times, so check out our times of when, if you're on our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel, it lets you guys know when we are going live. If you're on the radio and you ever want to get a question in, head over to our YouTube channel. It's quick and convenient, and you can ask your question right on there. All right. Plus, we've got Tarot Card of the Day, Angel Number of the Day, the Transits in You. Cassidy's in the mix of making some stuff come soon. So, guys, let's check out what Cassidy's got going on for us here very soon. But let's go ahead and start with Destiny here.
Guys, thank you all so much for joining on such an amazing, absolutely love Journey's show. It is incredible. You guys are amazing. Cassidy, I love working with you. I think you're awesome with your cards. You know, Journey, I absolutely love you. I love all you beautiful souls as well that's out there. Thank you for your donations, your support, your energies, your emojis. Much love to everybody. I am back on Tuesday at 7 p.m. for my show, Destiny K Divine Love and Light at My Psychic Connections. I will see you all then. Have an amazing weekend. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, yes, lovely. Yeah, so thanks everyone for being here. It's always so much fun on these Friday shows. Thank you so much to Journey for having me back. This is always such a great time to join in on all the fun on Fridays. And lovely, yes, Destiny, to work with you as well. Always such a beautiful energy that goes on here on the Friday night shows. And yes, we all wear pink on Fridays. We absolutely do. So I'm going to just wish everyone a wonderful rest of your evening and a great weekend ahead. I hope that your Friday night's off to an excellent start, and may this weekend just be exactly what you need it to be. Take what you need for yourself. If you need rest, if you need to get stuff done, make a plan and stick to it. I hope that everyone has a great rest of their night, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
All right. Well, it has been beautiful working with both you ladies. I love working with you every time you're here and throughout the week. It's always a blast, and we always have such a great time. And yes, we do plan to wear pink. That's our little thing on Fridays, where we all wear pink. It's actually a tradition that my family has been doing for a very long time, that everybody wears pink or something pink. So we've had family members that have had breast cancer and things of that nature and have lost their lives for it. So it's kind of like a shout out to them that they're with us. So I shared it with everybody. Everybody loved the idea. So we all wear pink. But we do appreciate everybody being here, guys. Don't forget, Monday, Journey Ryan Live at 10 p.m. Eastern, followed by our special guests. Guys, that's right. We've got 4 new psychics joining us this week, so you guys are going to get a chance to meet some incredible new people, and I cannot wait for you guys to get the opportunity to do so. Guys, this has been a beautiful show. Thank you all for who's donated here, and, we're just having the best time, and guys, it's, again, such a pleasure to work with both of you. I've had so much fun tonight. Squirrel says hi, and she missed everybody. She really wished she could be here tonight. But our hearts are with us, and I told her we donated a comedy segment to her. So it's all great. And saying hi to all my family who's watching right now, because there's a bunch of them. And they watch every day. So
hey, y'all.
Exactly. Hey, y'all. They'll appreciate that. Trust me. All right. Guys. Well, this has been a beautiful show. And we'd like to say thank you guys all so much for joining us. You guys have a great evening. I'm going to go plant some trees tomorrow. So I'm going to be in my element having some fun. So very excited about that. And again, like I said, I'm going to keep planting trees throughout the entire month. It's going to be fun. Nice. All right. Cassidy, nice. Destiny, thank you guys so much for being here. And everybody else that's been here today. We appreciate you guys. And we will see you again starting on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye. I can't believe I'm counting down the minutes till it's Tuesday. Another day back on my feet. I'm fighting every minute till the weekend, so I can live it up and do it all again and again. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party, let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party, let's call it a perfect weekend. Wednesday, and I can't wait to get away. I'm counting down the minutes till it's Thursday. I'm holding on for one more day. I'm fighting every minute till the weekend, so I can live it up and do it all again and again. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party, let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party, let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party, and let's call it a perfect weekend.